The planet Aruvia looked peaceful from orbit, a world covered in soft blue forests, silver rivers, and strange floating mountains that drifted like slow-moving clouds. To most explorers, it was just another uncharted world. But to Evan Cole, a junior field diplomat from Earth, it was the first planet he would explore alone. He felt proud, nervous, and excited all at once. As his shuttle landed on the glowing grasslands, Evan stepped outside and breathed the warm, sweet air. He adjusted his exploration suit and activated his translator device. He expected a quiet survey mission, a simple data run, maybe a friendly greeting from locals if he was lucky. What he did not expect was to change an entire civilization with one innocent gesture. Evan spotted movement ahead. Tall, elegant beings with shimmering turquoise skin and long tendrils flowing from their arms like ribbons of living light. They stood in a group, calm and confident, watching him with eyes shaped like glowing rings. These were the Arukai, an ancient and proud tribe known for honor and tradition. Evan swallowed. This was his first contact meeting without supervision. He rehearsed the greeting in his mind. Smile, speak slowly. Be respectful. Do not mess this up. The leader stepped forward. He was taller than the rest, carrying a staff with a crystal that pulsed like a heartbeat. His presence felt powerful yet warm. He raised one arm toward Evan, extending a tendril that looked almost like a long, flexible hand. Evan let out a relieved breath. A handshake. Thank goodness, he whispered to himself. He stepped forward with confidence and grasped the alien's tendril, giving it a firm shake, just like he would greet any ambassador on Earth. He smiled widely, but the moment Evan did it, the entire world seemed to stop. The Arukai gasped. Drums echoed from somewhere deep within the forests. The sky shifted colors from blue to gold to deep violet. Evan blinked. What's happening? The leader stared at him with wide eyes, not angry, but emotional, almost tearful. He placed both hands on Evan's shoulders and bowed deeply. The tribe behind him fell to their knees, chanting in rhythmic voices that vibrated in Evan's chest. The translator struggled but finally produced a phrase. The bond is sealed. The lifemate has arrived. Evan froze. Lifemate? No, hold on, what lifemate? But the tribe continued celebrating. Some danced, some threw petals of glowing flowers. Others brought decorated cloths and wrapped them around Evan like precious gifts. A child even touched his arm and whispered, "He chose us. He truly chose us." Evan looked around helplessly. I just shook his hand, that's all. A normal handshake. The leader signaled for silence. He raised Evan's hand high, showing the tribe the moment that changed everything. The crowd roared in joy, lifting symbols, banners, and glowing stones. The translator finally stabilized, and Evan heard the leader speak clearly. Human traveler. By your touch you have accepted the sacred marriage bond of our entire tribe. You are now our lifemate, our partner, our guardian. Evan felt his soul leave his body. What? Marriage? I didn't marry anyone. I thought it was just a greeting. But the leader smiled deeply. The shaking of the spirit hand is our most holy vow. Few beings are brave enough to accept it. You honored us with your courage. Evan's heart pounded. This was bad. This was very bad. He raised his hands, panicking. Look, I think there has been a huge misunderstanding. But the tribe erupted into cheers again, drowning him out. Musicians appeared, beating crystal drums that resonated with the ground. Dancers formed a circle around him. Elders spread glowing powder that floated like stars. It was a festival. For him. Evan's voice died in his throat. How could he explain this? How could a simple handshake mean marriage to an entire alien tribe? He stepped back, overwhelmed by the colors, the music, and the hundreds of eyes watching him with deep affection and expectation. Then the leader placed a glowing necklace around Evan's neck. The crystal warmed instantly, syncing with his heartbeat. The translator whispered its meaning, the husband's seal. Evan felt faint dot, and then a loud horn sounded across the valley. The crowd went silent. A shadow moved above the floating mountains. The leader frowned. The world recognizes the new bond, he said softly. It begins. Evan gulped. He had no idea what it meant, but whatever it was, his life was never going to be normal again. Asterisk. The valley of Aruvia glows with silver fire as the Rukai people begin their celebration. Evan stands in the center of hundreds of tall blue-skinned beings, and he feels his heart shaking like a drum. He has no idea what he has done. He only shook a hand, a simple greeting from his world. Yet here on this strange planet, a handshake means a sacred bond for life. Tribe moves around him in perfect harmony. Their movements look like waves of living light. Some sing with voices that vibrate in the air. Others paint symbols on the ground using glowing dust. Children run in circles, calling Evan by a new name, lifemate, chosen one, spirit husband. Evan tries again to explain. Please listen, I think there is a misunderstanding, but the translator picks up the cheers and noise so his words fly away unheard. The Rukai think he is praising them. They smile and kneel, which makes Evan even more nervous. He lifts his hands to show he is confused, but the tribe thinks it is a blessing. Signa group of elders approaches. They are taller and their skin carries patterns that shift like rivers of starlight. One elder holds a crystal bowl filled with shining water. Another holds a cloth woven with colors that shift when touched by light. They wrap the cloth around Evan's shoulders with great respect. They pour a few drops of the glowing water on his palms. The translator whispers the meaning. Welcome, husband. Your journey with us begins today. Evan feels trapped inside a dream that does not follow human logic. He tries again to speak. I am not your husband. I am not even dating anyone. But the tribe drums start again and drown everything. Leader steps forward, the same tall Rukai who first offered the handshake. He lifts his staff, and the crystal on top shines brighter. The tribe becomes silent. The leader looks into Evan's eyes with deep emotion. Human lifemate, today is the day of binding. You shook my spirit hand, and that act sealed the vow in front of the sky and earth. Your courage has united you with all of us. Evan opens his mouth. No, it was not courage. It was a habit. But he cannot speak more, because the leader gently takes Evan by the arm and guides him toward a large stone platform at the center of the valley. The platform is carved with ancient symbols. When Evan steps on it, the symbols light up in blue and white. A wave of energy moves under his feet. The Rukai gasp as if they are witnessing a miracle. The leader announces in a powerful voice, the bond accepts him. The world accepts him. The husband is true. Evan wants to scream. I am just a tourist. I came here to scan rocks. Why is a whole civilization marrying me? But the tribe cheers again. Then something unexpected happens. A group of younger warriors approaches. Their armor shines, and their faces look serious. One of them whispers to another, he does not look strong. Can he even protect us? Another shakes his head. A human cannot hold the duties of the husband. Evan hears these words, and fear grows in his chest. Not only is he married to a whole tribe, he also has responsibilities, protector, guide, symbol of union. Whatever these roles mean on this alien world, the leader senses the tension. He raises his staff and the ground appears to pulse peace. He says the husband will learn all beginnings are small. Even the stars were once nothing more than sparks. The tribe begins a new ritual. They draw circles and paths around Evan. They chant ancient lines. The air becomes warm and bright. Evan feels the glowing necklace on his chest beating like a second heart. The translator whispers, do not remove it or the bond will break. Evan swallows hard. He already knows that breaking the bond might bring danger to himself and the tribe, but he still does not understand what kind of danger. He looks around. Every face is filled with hope. Every eye trusts him. It feels heavy. Suddenly the sky shifts again. A deep sound rolls across the valley like a giant breathing. The Rukai freeze. The leader Narrows his eyes, the mountains move, the earth trembles. He turns to Evan with a serious voice. The world reacts to the bond. Something awakens, Evan, whispers. Awakens. What awakens? The leader answers. Your arrival has started a chain. Now we must face what comes next. Evan stands still in the center of dancing lights, ancient symbols, and an entire tribe that believes he is their sacred life mate. He does not know what is awakening. He does not know what his new role means. He only knows one thing: his life has taken a path he cannot turn away from. Evan stands frozen on the glowing stone platform. The air around him vibrates with ancient energy. The Rukai stare at him as if he is the center of their world. The leader steps closer and places a gentle hand on Evan's shoulder. There is truth you must hear now. Life mate Evan feels a slow chill run through his body. He nods even though he fears what is coming. The tribe forms a wide circle around him. The glowing symbols beneath his feet rise like soft mist. The leader begins to speak in a voice filled with age and wisdom. For countless years, our tribe has guarded a sacred vow. The Spirit Hand Vow, a bond created by the first Rukai who walked this land. It is a vow of unity, protection, and life. Only those with a brave heart may accept it. Only those chosen by the world may complete it. You, Evan Cole, accepted the vow when you shook my spirit hand. Evan feels dizzy. There must be a way to explain this. He tries to speak. I accepted nothing. I just greeted you the way humans greet each other. But his voice feels small compared to the leader's presence. The leader continues. The spirit hand remains still for most. It reacts only when a soul of rare strength touches it. It moved for you. It glowed for you. It joined our spirits with yours. You are not just our life mate. You are bound to the entire tribe, and the world itself felt your arrival. Evan steps back in shock. I am bound to all of you. The whole tribe. How is that even possible? The tribe murmurs softly, some with joy, some with awe, some with worry. An elder with bright golden markings steps forward. Her voice sounds calm like warm wind. Each life mate is connected to us through the bond. But the bond changes with the person who seals it. Some life mates brought peace, some brought storms, some brought great wars. The world reacts to the life mate, and today it reacted to youth. Ground beneath them gives a short tremble as if agreeing with her words. The floating mountains shift in the distance. Evan looks around with wide eyes. Why is the world reacting like this? What does it want from me? The leader speaks again. The bond is older than our oldest stories. We do not fully control it. We follow its signs. The world is not angry. It is awakening. Evan feels no comfort in those words. He looks at the glowing necklace around his neck. Can I remove the bond? Can I break it? The tribe gasps. Some step back in fear. Others cover their faces as if he said something forbidden. The elder shakes her head. No life mate breaking. The bond brings great harm to you, to us, and to the land itself. If you remove the necklace, the world will feel the tear. Evan holds the necklace lightly. It pulses like a second heartbeat. He had come here to study soil samples, yet now he carried something that could break a planet. The leader walks around him slowly. There is more to understand, Evan Cole. The bond did not choose you by mistake. You carry the fire of humanity. A spark the world has not felt for ages. Your courage, your will, your restless heart. These qualities pulled the spirit hand toward you. The world saw you and accepted you. Evan feels a strange mix of fear and pressure building inside him. I am not special. I am not a leader. I cannot protect a whole tribe. You chose the wrong person. The leader stops in front of him. His eyes shine with soft blue light. You touched my spirit hand without fear. You stepped onto our world with an open heart. You tried to communicate with kindness. These actions speak more loudly than any title. The world does not choose wrong. Evan lowers his eyes. He feels the weight of the tribe's hope sitting on his shoulders. He does not want to fail them. He does not want harm to come to this beautiful world. Suddenly a loud cry echoes from the edge of the valley. A young warrior rushes toward them. His armor glows with alarm signals. He kneels before the leader. The movement of the land grows stronger. A surge of energy rises near the mountains. Something ancient is stirring. The tribe Whispers with rising fear. The leader looks toward Evan. The bond has revealed its first sign. This awakening is connected to you. We must face it together. Evan feels his pulse race. He is tied to a power he does not understand. He is married to a tribe he barely knows, and now the world itself expects him to act. He takes a breath, a long, steady breath. He looks at the tribe, at their eyes, their trust, their fear. Finally, he says, "Tell me what I must do." The leader nods once, then speaks words that change the direction of Evan's destiny. The life-mate must walk into the awakening. Evan walks beside the leader through the glowing valley, feeling heavy with confusion and fear. The Rukai tribe follows in a calm formation. Their steps match the soft pulse of the land. Every sound feels important. Every whisper feels like a warning. Evan knows the awakening near the mountains is somehow connected to him, yet he has no idea why they reach the heart of the village. Houses shaped like shells rise from the ground with smooth curves. Light flows through their walls like living energy. The tribe gathers around Evan, forming lines of respect. Some bow deeply. Others offer small gifts. One child gives him a bright stone shaped like a tear. The translator whispers for hope. Evan takes the stone with a gentle smile. He does not want to disappoint these people, but inside his mind everything feels like a storm. He is not trained for ancient rituals. He is not a warrior. He barely understands their greetings. How can he deal with an awakening that shakes the world? The leader guides him into a large circular hall made of woven metal vines. Strange runes glow across the walls. Elders sit in a wide ring, while warriors stand at attention in the center. Fire burns without smoke. Its flames shift colors like a living spectrum. The leader lifts his staff. Let us begin. The husband must learn who we are. Only then can he face what waits in the mountains. Evan steps forward. His voice feels small. I want to help, but I do not know your ways. I am scared. I will do something wrong that hurts everyone. The elders nod as if they understand his heart. One elder speaks with a soft rhythm. Learning brings fear when the path is new, but fear is not weakness. Fear is a call to rise. Another elder lifts a bowl of shimmering leaves. These leaves hold memory. Taste one, and you will feel the echo of our past. Evan hesitates. He wants to help. He wants to understand. He picks one leaf and places it on his tongue. A warm wave flows through his body. Images appear in his mind. Ancient Rukai building their homes. Children learning the spirit. Hand-vow warriors defending the forests. Life-mates standing with the tribe as the world shifts around them. The memories vanish slowly. Evan breathes out. Now he understands that being a life-mate is not a romance. It is a role of unity, protection, and guidance. Leader smiles slightly. Now you know our weight, yet you have not broken. This is a good sign. Evan nods his confidence grows a little. A group of warriors step forward. Their armor carries symbols of the Sky Guard. They bow before Evan. We will teach you the duties of a life-mate. We will guide your steps, but we must warn you. Some among us question your worth. Some doubt a human can lead. Evan looks at them with honest eyes. They have every reason to doubt him. He doubts himself. One warrior steps closer. His eyes sharp like sunlight. I am Teller of the Sky Guard. I watched you from the first moment. You looked confused, weak, and unprepared. But when the world trembled, you did not run. This gives you a chance to prove you deserve the bond. Evan feels a spark of resolve. I will not abandon your tribe. I did not choose the bond, but now that it is here, I will not turn away. Teller nods. Good strength is not born. Strength is chosen. The leader gestures again. Now the life-mate must learn our customs, our songs, our signals for the awakening. Listens, and misunderstanding may bring harm. Hours pass. Evan learns how the tribe greets, how they share food, how they honor the earth. He learns gestures that speak louder than words. He learns that a simple tilt of the head shows respect, that a hand over the chest shows truth, that placing two palms together shows unity. Evan practices. He makes mistakes. The tribe laughs kindly. He laughs too. For the first time since landing, he feels like he belongs. But night falls and fear rises again. Messenger runs into the hall with breathless urgency. The mountain lights have grown brighter. The earth cracks, the awakening moves toward the valley. Tribe freezes, Evan feels the glowing necklace pulse harder. It almost feels alive, almost calling him. Leader steps toward him. The awakening responds to the life mate. It is calling for you. If we do not answer it, the land may break under the strain. Evan swallows. His voice trembles. I will go. But I need your guidance. The leader places a hand on his arm. You will not walk alone. The tribe walks with Youth Mountain. Lights flare again. The air shakes. Evan knows the next steps will define not only his fate, but the fate of the entire tribe. Night settles across the valley, but no one feels peace. The floating mountains glow with strange red rings, and the air carries a deep whispering sound like the world itself is breathing with worry. Evan stands at the edge of the village with the leader and the sky guard. His heart beats fast as he feels the pulsing of the life-mate necklace against his skin. Every pulse feels stronger than before, as if the bond is trying to guide him towards something. Tyler steps beside him holding a long spear with a shimmering blade. The awakening grows. If we do not face it, the valley will fall. But if you walk toward the mountain without understanding the danger, we may all fall with you. Evan looks at the glowing horizon. He does not want to let anyone down. He has seen the fear in their eyes and the trust they place in him. I will not run, he says. Tell me what threat comes with the awakening. The Kiva leader sighs softly. The awakening stirs old powers. Some protect life, some destroy it long ago. The world created guardians to maintain balance, but when the bond of a life mate forms, the guardians awaken to test strength and truth. If they judge the life mate as weak, the land begins to break. If they judge the life mate as false, storms will rise. If they accept the life mate, peace returns. Evan feels his breath grow thin. So the world wants to judge me. But why? I did not choose this. The leader places a hand on his shoulder. The world chooses not per person. Courage grows in unexpected hearts. Before Evan can answer, a loud roar echoes across the valley. 3 warriors run toward the group. Their armor cracks with glowing fractures. They kneel before the leader. A rebel faction blocks the path to the mountain. They claim the human is not our true life mate. They say the bond is false and will bring ruin. The tribe gasps in fear. Evan feels the weight of their worries fall on him again. Talar grips his spear tightly. The rebels have always wished for a born Rukai to be life mate. They do not trust outsiders. Now the awakening gives them a reason to challenge you. Evan gathers his courage. I will speak to them. I will explain the mistake. Maybe they will understand. I never meant to take this role. The leader shakes his head. Explaining means little to hearts filled with fear. They believe the awakening proves you are unfit. If they remove the necklace from you, the bond will break and the world will suffer. Evan touches the glowing crystal hanging around his neck. It feels warm like a living heartbeat. He realizes the truth. He cannot allow anyone to tear it away, even if he never wanted it in the first place. Suddenly, the ground trembles again. A wide crack opens near the river. Blue energy spills upward, lighting the night sky. The tribe screams and gathers children close. The leader stares with silent fear. The awakening spreads faster than expected. The guardians may rise tonight. Evan feels a strange pull in his chest. The necklace glows brighter, as if trying to call him toward the mountains. He hears a soft whisper inside his mind. Come, life mate. Come. Evan grips his head. I can hear something. A voice calling me. The leader nods. The guardian calls. It senses the bond. The guardian waits for your steps. Talar steps forward with fierce determination. I will take a squad to clear the rebels. You and the leader must reach the mountain path. We cannot let the awakening reach the village. Evan feels fear, but also a strange strength growing inside him. He stands tall. I will go. Tell your squad to be careful. I do not want any Rukai harmed. Because of Metaler bows his head. Your heart speaks with honor. Maybe the world saw something in you we did not. The rebels soon appear at the valley entrance. Their eyes burn with distrust and anger. One warrior steps forward. We will not let a human guide our fate. Remove the necklace or leave our land. Evan steps ahead of the leader, his voice steady. I never asked for this bond, but it came to me. If I run from it, your world will break. If I stay and face the awakening, your tribe may be saved. Judge me by my actions, not my origin. The rebels fall silent for a moment. Some look unsure. Some look even angrier. The mountains flash again. A giant column of blue light shoots into the sky. The awakening roars. The leader turns to Evan. Time is gone. The guardian rises. We must reach it before the rebels take action. Evan feels the ground shake beneath his boots. He whispers to himself, I am just a human, but I have to do this with the leader. Beside him he runs toward the mountain path. Behind them the valley splits with thunder. The tribe watches with fear and hope mixed in their eyes. Only one truth remains. The guardian has awakened for him, and the world will judge him soon. Evan runs. With the leader toward the rising blue light. The earth shivers under every step. The sky churns in swirling colors that move like living storms. He feels the life-mate necklace pulling him forward, as if an invisible force guides his path. The awakening grows louder with each heartbeat, and the mountains hum with ancient power behind him. The valley becomes chaos. The rebels clash with the sky guard. Voices shout in fear and anger. Energy sparks fly across the dark ground. But Evan keeps his eyes on the glowing peaks. His lungs burn and his legs ache, yet his mind refuses to stop. Something inside him awakens to something human, something strong. The leader glances at him while running. You feel it, do you not? The bond guides, the bond tests. The guardian waits for you. Evan swallows hard. I feel it. It is like the world is whispering in my blood. But I do not know what it expects from me. The leader responds with a calm, steady voice. The guardian does not expect knowledge, it expects truth. They reach the first steps of the mountain path. The rocks glow faintly. The air becomes heavy like thick water. Evan steps forward and the mountain reacts. Blue veins of light shoot across the stone, as if greeting him. The leader bows his head. The guardian senses your arrival. A deep vibration rises through the ground. A shadow moves behind the mountain walls. Evan grips the sides of his suit. His heart thunders like a war drum. A voice enters his mind, not in words, not in sound, but in feeling. Show your spirit, show your worth. Evan gasps. The voice feels older than any tribe, older than the planet itself. He stumbles, but the leader catches his arm. Stay steady, life mate. The guardian tests you. Evan looks around. But what does it want? Strength, courage, wisdom. He has none of those in great measure. He is just a human who made a simple mistake. The path opens wider. Blue fire rises from cracks. The air turns warm and bright. Then the guardian steps into view, a giant shape made of stone and living light. Two towering arms. A body carved like a mountain, eyes glowing like twin suns. Its presence feels impossible, as if the world itself grew legs and stood before him. The tribe leader kneels. Guardian of Aruvia, we honor your waking. The life mate stands before you. Evan tries to speak. His voice shakes. I am not sure if I am the right person. I came here by accident. I never meant to take this role. The guardian tilts its head. Its energy shifts. The mountain hums outward, as if reacting to every word he says. A feeling enters Evan's mind. Not chosen yet present. Not ready yet standing. Not born as life mate yet carrying the bond. Evan feels tears gather in his eyes. He speaks from the only place that is truly his heart. I do not know your customs. I do not know your history, but I know this. If the world is in danger, I will not run. If this tribe needs strength, I will find it. If the bond trusts me, then I will give everything I can, not because I am worthy, but because I want to protect those who believe in me. The guardian lifts one massive hand. Energy flows from its palm. The mountains glow in answer. The ground trembles so strongly that Evan nearly falls. The leader shouts, stand firm, life mate. It sees your heart. Evan stands shaking, terrified, but still standing. The guardian steps closer. Its huge form lowers until its glowing eyes meet his. A wave of energy sweeps through. Evan memories flash. The tribe, the children, the elders, Talar, the rebels, the valley, all hoping, all fearing, all watching. Him the voice fills his mind again. Human, your spirit does not bend. You came in confusion, yet you choose with courage. The world accepts you. Light bursts from the guardian. It shoots across the sky like a rising sun. The mountains stop shaking. Cracks in the earth close. The air becomes calm. The awakening quiets. The leader falls to his knees with relief. The guardian has judged. The bond is true. Evan breathes hard. His legs tremble, but inside his chest he feels a new strength, a human strength. A quiet strength that grows when everything is falling apart. The guardian rises tall again. Its energy waves become soft. It speaks one final feeling into Evan's heart. The true test begins soon. Prepare, life mate. More storms are coming. Evan looks toward the valley. He knows this is not the end. This is only the beginning. The guardian stands tall like a living mountain of light. Its energy fades into gentle waves that move through the air like slow glowing tides. Evan feels the warmth of the bond settle inside his chest. The land no longer trembles. The sky no longer roars. The awakening has accepted him, yet he senses that something greater waits beyond this moment. The leader approaches and bows with deep respect. Life mate, the world accepts you. Your courage has balanced the awakening. Your heart has answered. The guardian no Rukai will doubt your place again. Evan breathes slowly. His body aches from fear, stress, and the immense energy he faced. But inside he feels stronger, clearer, more alive than he has ever felt. They begin the walk back to the valley. The night sky glows with soft blue trails, as if the world leaves gentle paths for them to follow. When Evan and the leader reach the village, the tribe gathers in awe. Drums beat with steady rhythm. Voices chant his title, life mate, guardian accepted. Human of courage, children run around him with bright joy. Warriors bow their heads. Even the rebels stand in uneasy silence. Some ashamed, some still unsure, but none speak against him. Taller steps forward and kneels on one knee. Your spirit is strong. The guardian saw truth in you. I was wrong to doubt you. From this moment I stand with you as your guard. Evan helps him stand. Human warmth reflects in his eyes. I never wanted to be above anyone. I only want to protect all of you. We face the same danger. We walk the same land. We stand as one. The tribe answers with a single unified cry. Unity. The leader raises his staff. Tonight the awakening sleeps. Tomorrow we rebuild. But for now let us honor the new life mate who faced the guardian with a heart fearless and true. Music rises again. Lights swirl like soft flame. The air fills with joy. But Evan cannot fully rest. Something tugs at the edge of his mind. A whisper from the guardian. A warning, more storms are coming later. As the tribe sleeps, Evan stands alone on a hill overlooking the valley. The floating mountains glow softly above him. Stars shimmer like silver dust. He touches the life mate necklace. Its warm pulse now steady and calm. He remembers everything landing on this world, shaking. A hand learning the meaning of the bond, facing the awakening, winning the trust of a whole civilization. He laughs in quiet disbelief. A simple handshake changed his destiny. A simple touch bound him to an entire tribe and awakened a world. The leader joins him on the hill. You feel the guardian's warning, do you not? Evan nods. Yes, it said more storms are coming. What does that mean? The leader looks toward the horizon. Long ago, this world protected itself from forces beyond our sky. Some friendly, some hostile. The awakening of the guardian often signals that an ancient cycle approaches. New threats, new choices, new journeys. The bond may lead you far beyond Aruviavan. Stares at the stars as if they hold answers. I never thought my life would go this way. I only wanted to study new planets. But now I am tied to your people, to your world, and maybe to something even bigger. The leader rests a hand on his shoulder. The bond does not trap, the bond guides. You may walk many paths, but know this. Wherever you go, the Rukai walk with you. You are our life mate. You are part of our story, and we are part of yours. Evan feels his heart warm. He looks at the village, the peaceful homes, the glowing forests, the people who trust him. He realizes something important. He does not want to leave them. He wants to protect them, stand with them, grow with them. He stands tall. Whatever comes, I will face it. I will not run from destiny. The leader smiles. Then the world has chosen well. Suddenly a bright line of light streaks across the sky. Not a star, not a guardian, but something unfamiliar, something moving fast. Something entering the atmosphere. The leader narrows his eyes. A visitor or a threat. Evan steps forward, his voice steady. Then let the storms come. The life mate of the Rukai is ready. The tribe begins to awaken behind them. The sky glows with approaching mystery. A new chapter opens. And Evan Cole, the human who never meant to take a vow, now stands prepared to defend a world that has accepted. His heart, the accidental husband, the chosen life mate, the human who stood before a guardian without breaking, now becomes something more. Protector of a people who believe in him, a symbol of unity between worlds, a spark of hope in a galaxy waiting. For the next storm, his journey is only beginning.